What's up? What's up there? Facebook land. It's your girl Sean here, the entrepreneur coming from my home office here in Boston, Mass. What's going on, my wonderful people? How is your Tuesday going? You know, I've had a pretty good day. I went to work this morning, came home, had a little lunch. Guys, I'm sure you guys saw my picture on Facebook. If not, go check it out. It was good. But then, of course, what did I do? Went to sleep. Had a little headache anyway, so took a nap and decided to now get back up and get myself together and work on my business. What's going on, Miss Judy? Glad to have you live and in with me this evening. Listen, folks, if this is your first time catching a live video with me, just put in your let me know where you're live and in from. Just say hey to me, put your state in, let me know where you're live and in from. I appreciate that. If you're catching a replay, just put in hashtag replay so I can make sure that I reach out to you as well. What's going on, Miss Crystal? Glad to have you in the house with me this evening. I have what I think is a great topic. I actually had a completely different topic for tonight's live video, but I got inspired to do something else, and I kind of wanted to go back to the basics. God bless you, my sister, as well. I appreciate you again. I hope the kids are doing well. Judy, I'm not sure if you are back yet, but, you know, later on, give me a call. I want to chit-chat with you for a little bit. All right? So listen, folks, I'm not going to make this video super long. I know everyone is busy, so I appreciate those who are catching me live. So I just want to talk about, I don't know if you guys saw the title, but why entrepreneurship? So listen, I took a couple of notes. So if you see me look down, it's only because I want to make sure that I give you all the points that that were running through my head when I decided to do this video. Okay, so I've actually had a lot of friends of mine tell me, hey Sean, you know what? Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. And you want to know what? You are absolutely right. It is not for everybody. And that's okay. There are some people who are out here who have gone to school and got a degree in whatever it is they desire, and they have a job doing just what they love. And so I never want to make it a goal of mine that I just go out here and bash people who have a 9-to-5. I have a regular job. I work outside the home, but I also have some great businesses that I'm involved with that supplement the income that I'm currently receiving from my job. Okay? But let's talk about some of the pros and cons of entrepreneurship. So first, we're going to talk about some of the pros. One of the pros is that you can wake up when you finish sleeping. Now, what does that simply mean? That means is that if you don't want to get up at 5 o'clock because you have to be to work at 7 and you got to drop the kids off, you got to do this, you can wake up when you're done sleeping. So you can get up at 10, you can start your day. You can get up at 12, you can start your day. Doesn't matter, but you can just decide to wake up when you want to. All right. Number 2 is that you have what's known as time freedom. You can do what you want, when you want, how long you want. Can you imagine what kind of life that you could have if you decided that on a Tuesday, hey, I just want to get up and I want to take a trip somewhere, or I just want to get up and I want to just do X, Y, and Z. You can do that. That's what that allows you to do. Okay, time freedom. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, even with my regular job, the type of job that I have and the type of schedule that I have still allows me to do and take care of my day-to-day living as well. Okay, the things that I want to do, the things that I enjoy doing. I can go to the movies on a Tuesday at 2 o'clock or at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. It doesn't matter. What's up, Mr. Jones? Thank you for living in, sir. I appreciate you. I hear you, Crystal. I wake up every day at 5, but when I wake up at 5, I'm pretty much getting some morning stuff done for my business. I'm working on me. All right. What's some of the other pros? Some of the other pros is that you never get fired for being late. Who's gonna fire you? Yourself. You know. I mean, I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but it's true. You can't get fired for being late if you are working for yourself. You can sit at your computer and you could go, what's up, Mr. Futrell? Thank you for living in, sir. I appreciate you. you can work as long as you've got an internet connection and laptop, or even better, folks. If you've got a smartphone, I know a lot of us have one of these gadgets. Okay, I do a lot of work when I'm not at home on my phone. There's a lot of things that I can do. I can talk to people, I can connect with people, and so I use my phone a lot just for that. Okay, so let's talk about some of the cons. Okay, when you are an entrepreneur, you have to do everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. You got to be the president. You got to be the vice president. You got to be the CEO. You got to be the accountant. You got to even be the janitor. You got to do it all. But guess what? You have to do it even when you don't feel like it, folks. Trust me, I said even when you don't feel like it. Talk about con number 2. You have to talk to people. Guess what? Even when you don't feel like it, you still got to talk to people. Even when you don't feel like it. Let me tell you something. Let me share something with you. Now, like I said, I got up today. I went to work. I came home and I fixed me a little lunch. I had a headache. Ate a little lunch. Took a nap and woke up at about 5 o'clock. And I knew doing a live video for today is part of my daily schedule. But guess what, folks? I didn't feel like doing it. That is me being totally transparent. Did not feel like doing it. But because I'm the boss, I did it anyway, even though I didn't feel like it. All right. The third con, if you're online, then you need to be able to create content. And guess what? Again, even if you don't feel like it. I don't know if you guys are catching this or not, but even when you don't feel like it, you still have to do it. Now, people make this argument, I can just go to work and I can just get my regular paycheck. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. I stress that if you got a regular job, work your job, be able to pay your bills, but be able to come home and say, I'm going to dedicate an hour to my business, whatever that is. Now, like I said, I don't really talk when I do my lives about all the business opportunities that I'm in, but I have a couple. And I'm in them because I really enjoy either the products or the services or whatever the case may be. You don't have to do exactly what it is that I'm doing. I would love if you came and partnered up with me and we could hang out and chill on the beaches of the world. That would be wonderful. But even if you don't join me, we still can hang out on the beaches of the world and chill out or do whatever. But whatever it was that you said when you were growing up, I want to be this, I want to do that. You got a gift, you got a talent. Use that. Find a way to turn it into a business. I had a friend of mine who sees all of the stuff. A lot of the posts that you see that I put up, I create myself. And so a friend of mine came to me and said, hey, I want to create an event. I need an event cover. Can you help me out? And I was like, sure. It doesn't take much time. And so I can use my God-given talents to help me generate an income and keep money flowing in. Okay. But when you're an entrepreneur, you have to do things sometimes, even when you don't feel like it. And just think about it. We get up every day. We go to a job for some of us who we hate. We just don't like it. But we do it even when we don't feel like it. Why? Because we need that paycheck. So if you can get up every day and go to a job that you despise, you dislike, you don't really want to be there, and work that person's job and make them rich. And think about it this way. If you're at a job, right, they're paying you less than what you're worth. When you work for yourself, you can give yourself pay raises because you know what you are truly worth. You can go out there and charge what it is you feel that you're worth based on your gifts and your talents, folks. So, when people approach you sometimes about a business opportunity or they, talk to you about entrepreneurship, don't be so quick to just say no. And I understand, people will say, oh, I can't do that thing you do, or I can't sell, or I can't do this. So let me say this too we talk about not being able to sell. Talk about not being able to sell, but we sell every day. We sell ourselves every day. We go to our job, we're selling ourselves. We are sharing our gifts and talents with somebody else. People say, oh, network marketing is a scheme. I can't do that. You got to make this list. You got to do so-and-so. All you're doing is simply sharing information, folks. That's it. If I ask Richard right now, say, hey, Rich, tell me a good movie to see. and he tells me, hey, go see Acrimony. Guess what? Tyler Perry and Tyler Perry Studios didn't pay him any money to tell me to go see that movie. But when I share an opportunity, guess what? We get paid for that. It's referral based. So we do it all the time, but we don't realize that we're doing it. But entrepreneurship can be something that's really, really great. It can really help supplement your income. Some people only need $200, $300, $400 extra. But who feels like sometimes going to a second job and working from 6 to 10 or from 5 to 10 or 5 to 11 after you've already been up since 5 and you've worked a regular 9 to 5 job? You know, take that time and energy and put it into something that you love. Because guess what? When you do something that you love, it's not work. You know, when I chose the businesses that I'm in, it was for the love. You know, I've been, if you haven't seen, you haven't heard my story, I've been what my son's godmother calls me the travel whore. And simply because people know that I just don't like to travel, I love to travel. And so I was able to turn that and found an opportunity that allowed me to do just that and get paid for doing what I was doing already. So listen, folks, I want to wrap this video up. Again, the question is, why entrepreneurship? The better answer is, why not? I encourage us all, if we're paying attention to the news, we see what's going on in the world, everyone should have a plan B and maybe even a plan C or D at this point. We all should be supplementing our income in some way. All right. So again, find whatever you're passionate about and turn it into a business. I think you guys know, as I just said, travel is mine. I have a travel business, and I also wrote a book about cruising. Why? Because that's how much I love travel. So listen, this video is about 12 minutes long so far. Like I said, I don't want to keep you guys, but I really want to come to you today and just share that. Why entrepreneurship? I think that it's key for all of us. I think we all have it in us. Can it get hard sometimes? Absolutely. Can we sometimes, and what people don't understand about entrepreneurship is that they think it's like in a straight line. Before I go, I'm sorry, Crystal, thanks. I'm breaking up. Yeah, people think it's a straight line, but entrepreneurship is just like this. Some days it's good, some days it's bad, some days it don't feel like it. There's hills and valleys and it's twists and turns, but it's all good, folks. Keep pushing through. I have to remind myself to do that every day, to keep pushing through. And I encourage all of you to keep pushing through. We take care of our kids, we take care of our families, we take care of everybody else, but we don't take care of us. And so we have to remember that entrepreneurship can help us to do all of those things as well. So again, if you like to know more about what it is that I do, shoot me an email, actually just respond to this live video, inbox me, let's have a talk. Crystal, let's talk about it. Because that's a big issue, but let's sideline and talk about it and see how we can figure that out together. Again, it doesn't matter what business that you're in. I'm here to help. That's my job as a woman entrepreneur, as a sister entrepreneur, that I'm here to help not only my sisters but my brothers as well. So listen, folks, again, if you want to know more about what I do, inbox me, say, hey, Sean, what's up? Let's talk. Oh, Jesus, look who just popped on the line. Miss McLean, hello, hello, hello. I'm about to wrap this up, but please go back and catch the replay. I appreciate it. But again, you want to know more what I do, hit me up, say, hey, Sean, let's have a discussion. If you're local, let's go out and have a cup of coffee, have some lunch, because guess what? I don't have a boss, so I can have lunch when I want to. All right? So again, it's your girl, Sean, signing off as always. Peace.